Hi guys, this is Renzo of the Renzo Effect. I really want to talk about uh, what sort of started it all for me. And I had a phone call last night from a friend of mine, a very close friend. He lives in West Wales in Pembrokeshire, so I haven't seen him in a long time. And it's something we were involved with over 30 years ago. I started off in the martial arts industry, and I used to practice a martial art called Wadaru Karate, and I started when I was 14 years old, and then by my early 20s I was actually running the club. And he reminded me that the way I ran it, the way I motivated people in those days, I had a great effect on people. I had a profound effect on people's lives. You wouldn't think that with just a martial art, but it was something completely different. It was new in those days. There was no social media or internet. It was simply word of mouth, and we used to have a great club, and we used to have great fun. The training was barbaric, and we were superhumanly fit, and we had a great reputation as well around the country as being one of the toughest karate clubs in Britain. And he just reminded me that not necessarily the karate, but just the way that I pushed people, the way I motivated people, the way I enhanced their lives, the way that I influenced them to change for the better. And I think that was really where the word, the Renzo Effect, came from. I thought it was a more recent thing because I was helping a client of mine, and he'd been training really hard for about 6 months, and he'd changed quite dramatically. And I said, without thinking, I I said to him, you're looking fantastic, And he said, well, that's the Renzo Effect. And we had a little giggle, and we thought it was all a bit of fun. And when I got home, I thought about it, and I thought, yeah, why not? Why don't I just call what I do the Renzo Effect? And I get sneered at and laughed at from certain individuals, but that really doesn't bother me. I'm all about helping others, contributing to their success, contributing to their physical fitness, their well-being, their happiness. And if it changes your life in some way, then it's all worth it for me. So every week I'm going to be holding I'm going to be writing a newsletter, which I'd like you to subscribe to if you can. That's on the www.renzoeffect.com. And I'll also do some video tutorials on the way I train, and I'll explain the reasons why I perform a technique in a certain way. We're not all genetic freaks. I've watched plenty of videos on the top bodybuilding pros, and most of them throw weights around in probably the worst form I've ever seen, but yet they grow beyond measure. Now, we can't all be like that. If we did what they did, we'd probably end up with a plethora of injuries, and I've seen lots and lots of injuries in the gym. So it's all about training smart, not just hard, although I have to say the training that I coach is very, very hard, but it's also very, very clever, and you get results very, very quickly. So yeah, getting back to this conversation last night with this old friend of mine, he made me think about things, and yeah, I'm gonna just carry on doing what I do, and hopefully, this will go a lot further than I ever imagined. I just want to thank all of you for supporting me along the way, and let's just keep this going. It's great fun. See you soon.